Hello, I'm Dr. Gary Barone. I've been a chiropractor in Port Moody, British Columbia, Canada for 21 years, and I've never watched a chiropractic YouTube video. I have, however, watched this guy, Xiaomanyc, and I noticed he's gone to a chiropractor and he's made a video of it, and I think that's kind of cool. It looks like it's a real chiropractor, so this is good, and I'm kind of excited to watch this. I have had people sort of hold up videos and tell me, have you ever done this? And I've been like, so I've sort of seen, I get the gist of things that are happening online. But yeah, I thought it would be fun to watch this. So here we go.
Oh, hey guys, what's going on? It's Xiaomanyc. Good morning, guys. I got
Okay.
I hope you can't see my underwear here, man. I got a lot of stitches. I got a lot of back pain, and I got in touch with this guy who's a chiropractor, but he's also a YouTuber. He's gonna crack my bones.
Why else would you go to a chiropractor though, right? It's not like, oh, I just feel great.
I've never done.
I don't just want to, take care of my spine. I love how it's like, I've got back issues. I wonder how much he's just playing it up or if he just knows this guy or, but he probably does have back issues. 80% of people do. And I like this. I like how he's nervous beforehand. I think that's pretty typical. Like I think a little bit the first time,
Chiropractic before, so I don't know. Honestly, just from watching the videos, it makes me really nervous. Like, look at his channel. It's just all
Oh, this is his channel.
cracking.
And what's interesting is I have this new YouTube channel called Animal Cracker where I work on only animals: horses, dogs, pigs, cows, chickens, goats, sheep, soup,
And that's real. That's a real thing. Yeah.
giraffes, and elephants too.
What elephant?
Yes, because I'm training all of them. I went back to school a couple of years ago.
How do you chiropractic an elephant?
Well, I would need scaffolding.
That's pretty cool.
Or some type of ladder to get up there. Do you have any?
This guy's like such a typical
Back soreness.
chiropractor, wearing the t-shirt, laid back. Yeah.
And probably ways to have.
But we're going to work on these things. We're going to do some great stuff. We're going to kind of excavate stress, get it out of the
Ooh, I like that.
I love that word. Okay.
and
Actually, really, I'm gonna steal that.
add to it by pushing
So this
into
is
the
a
muscle.
Cox flexion distraction table.
Oh,
Does it feel good or is
it feels good. Yeah, it feels good. It feels really good. Oh my god. Oh, that feels so.
So the flexion distraction table
right in there?
pulls his legs up and down.
Oh.
And when it goes up and down, that actually pulls the discs apart. And what he's doing is adding in a little bit of soft tissue work with his elbow. So that's going to really stretch in the lower back. It's probably just going to feel very intense. Probably feels pretty good and very exhilarating. So he's nice enough to do this sort of deep
Oh.
elbow work.
Right there. So I'm digging into the muscles.
Yeah.
I'm not going easy on you,
Okay.
but you got some bad spots. Right?
Yeah, I do.
You're like a young old man.
Yeah, no, no.
You're young, but you have a few spots that feel old.
Yeah.
Like this spot down
Right.
here does
Yeah.
not feel your age.
Yeah.
It feels like it's a little achy.
Oh boy.
It's pretty good that
And
he's
so we
explaining.
just got to freshen it
as he
up. We got
goes.
to make it match what it has to be.
And he's looking at it very positively too.
Oh my god.
I'm just pulling you apart. I'm pulling apart your bones and your ligaments and your
Oh.
muscles.
Oh my god. So good.
But it's good too. I mean, you're going to be so loose when you get up.
Not everybody can handle that.
And now I'm digging my elbow
I
into
would
your
love it.
traps
Yeah.
and your rhomboids
My round boy.
and
I
your
would say
levator
most people are going to
scapula.
find this
Uh,
a little too much, but he's probably
we're
able
really
to.
mauling you.
Yeah.
He's
And
probably
we didn't
able
even
to
start.
modify
This is just a
depending on
warm up. So I haven't done any chiropractic on you yet.
Right.
To me, this is all chiropractic. So now my elbow.
Yeah.
It's interesting what he says there. To him, this is all
little
chiropractic,
high.
and it is because every chiropractor is going to learn how to do the soft tissue work. You're going to learn how to do massage and physiotherapy and modalities, but it's not like chiropractic. And so it's kind of like if you talked about medicine being the medicine, the actual medicine, or the practice of medicine. This isn't actually chiropractic technique yet, but
It's
still
right near the
chiropractic.
quadratus lumborum, which is a Latin word. I know you're a language guy. so
Language
I'm gonna
guy.
So I'm gonna
What's up? Oh,
what did you just say there?
I said, oh,
In what language?
in Mandarin.
Alright,
Oh my god.
Oh dear, I'm gonna rewind later and memorize that.
Yeah.
Right in there. There we go.
Oh. Okay.
So the next
Alright.
thing we're gonna do, you're so much fun. We're just having so much
It's got no
fun.
face
great.
paper.
At least I'm having fun.
Oh, that feels good too.
Yeah, so this is the Hypergulch massage machine. And I'm just gonna loosen you up a little bit.
These massage machines are great. I mean,
There we go.
did he just pull on his skin?
So now we're gonna go right in there. Okay.
Let me just see what he did here.
There we go. Hypergulch
Yeah,
massage
look at that
machine.
again.
There we go.
Yeah, I think he
So
pulled up
now
on his
we're gonna
skin.
go right in there. Okay. And that's one of your
Oftentimes,
problems. Yeah. One more breath in.
Oftentimes the skin in the lower back, the actual, the skin just above the muscle will get stuck because you've been sitting there and it's just pressing for so long. And I think what he did was he actually just did an adjustment that actually separates the fascia from the spine and separates that area. It probably felt terrific. I wouldn't have done it that way. I would have used a different technique. But he actually just grabbed it and looks like that worked. It's pretty cool. And now he's doing his side posture adjustments. This is pretty...
And blow it up.
Oh.
We stretch your back, so touch your toes, okay?
So I don't think... I think sometimes when people have watched some of those videos, maybe they're expecting to react that way. I think he was exaggerating a little bit. He looked like he was just enjoying it and emoting himself. It didn't seem like a big reaction.
All the way.
That seemed pretty normal, like a
A little
normal
looser,
adjustment.
right?
Yeah, a lot looser
A
actually.
little.
Good. So we're in here now. It's just crackling everything. So again, I'm just stretching and getting to feel everything. Really tight up in here. 1, 2, 3, 4,
That's good. It looks like he's feeling
5,
every segment as you do.
6, 7.
Shit. I didn't even know I had those.
Next thing I want to do is look at your nose. Now your nose deviates this way.
I was
So
gonna
we might
adjust his nose.
that
This is
today.
good.
We'll adjust your septum. Just check your face.
There's a technique called CATS, cranial adjusting Turner style, as my phone goes crazy. And he kind of reminds me of Dr. Katz a little bit. I think he's younger than Dr. Katz. Not as gruff. Dr. Katz a little more gruff. But yeah, we're going to see if he adjusts his nose. That's
Open your mouth all the way and close. And open all the way. Good.
So it looks like he's pressing on his masseter muscles. Those are the muscles here, and he quite often will work on those. And I use a technique called active release. And he looked like he was pressing in with his thumbs. With active release, you're going to go in the direction of the muscle, so maybe it wouldn't be quite as... I can't tell whether he's exaggerating, but it feels gentler if you don't press in. But if you press with, at the depth of the muscle and in the direction of it, and he may have been going deeper into the jaw. He didn't explain what he was doing, but
Oh shit.
I don't know what that was he did with
I
his
think we should
fingers.
start with the Y
It
strap.
looked like he just adjusted his
What's
wrist.
The Y strap.
The white strap.
Maybe you need to, so we're going to put this around you like this.
Okay, I've heard of this. Okay, so we used a strap. I never used one that looked like this, I don't think. It looks similar with that clip in the middle. I mean, I'm thinking back 20 years, since if I saw one, it was 20 years ago. I don't think it had handles like that. I think it had a strap and it went around. You could actually put it around your waist. It didn't have this Y strap. It went around your waist, and then it would help you actually do traction.
Okay, big breath in. And blow it out.
Oh, okay.
It feels good though.
You'll be decompressed.
I've never seen one of those used to do an adjustment. There was an adjustment that we'd heard about in chiropractic school that was called a lift, where they would actually position the whole spine and then do a lift. And they actually did it with their hands. They didn't do it that way, like using that device. But that didn't look too bad. It looked like it was quite nice, and quite a few people. One of my chiropractors, in fact, will often adjust me. He'll grab my head and pull. He doesn't use a strap like that. That didn't seem
you're still tight up in here.
out of the ordinary.
So that's the one we got to get next. Let the head drop. Oh, shit. There's one right in here. Do you feel that nasty?
So the seated adjustment, I think he looked like he was standing right on the table, I think, wasn't he? Let me see. Yeah, it looked like he's kneeling on the table, maybe standing on the table, and I'm not sure I've ever seen that. I've seen standing next to somebody in a chair and doing that, and there are chairs called Gonstead chairs, but he's really in there. There's nothing wrong with that. That's interesting.
Drop. Oh, shit. There's one right in here. Do you feel that nasty spot?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let your head tap one.
Oh my god! Oh my god, that was crazy!
Move your neck around. Your neck should be a little smooth.
Oh my god! Whoa! Whoa! It's totally different.
Yeah.
It's completely different. It's
Yeah.
like I can't even describe the feeling, but it's like there's no effort in moving my neck around at all.
So we released a lot.
Holy shit!
Put your shoulders out on the right. Do you know that? So watch this. So you bring your shoulder up, and it's just really tight, super tight. Look, the shoulder buckles up right away. So in a way, it's already compensating. So as soon as I begin internal rotation, the shoulder jumps up and tries to cheat. And then I'm going to get in on this too.
Okay.
And work some of these problems. And
So yeah, he's checking the range of motion of the shoulder, and he's really thorough. This guy's spending a lot of time, and he's doing a really good job assessing different parts of the body. And that's quite a typical thing, is checking the movement to the shoulder. The way he's digging into the shoulder, that's very typical, to what you would be, the way you would learn in chiropractic school, where you would dig in like that. When you're doing something like, let's say, active release techniques, it would be a lot more gentle, so it'd be a lot more specific. You would have a very specific depth. And you could see his reaction that it hurts. And, a lot of chiropractors will do this, and some of them will actually find it feels better if it
that's one of the problems.
if it hurts and you can feel it.
Oh.
So that's one of the problems there. And now watch my knee. See, my knee is moving you around a little bit.
What is this?
Good.
Oh.
Right in there.
So he's using some form of myofascial release. It doesn't look
I'm
like
gonna
active
put drop
release.
my elbow right on
Definitely
it
not going to use your elbow in
and
active
separate
release.
it. Right there, a little more.
It's going to work.
Oh, just don't take it off.
And then I'm gonna repeat this a little bit. Good.
Oh my god, okay.
Good. Now I'm gonna switch and go under the arm now. And I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna look for a pressure point, okay?
Okay.
We call them trigger points, but the same thing.
Yeah.
And I'm almost there.
I don't think trigger points are the same as acupuncture points.
Let me get yours. That's good down here, so I'm coming up. And yours is a little higher. It's right there. So that's it. And I'm just going to hold that for a second.
So there's a technique called Nemo.
And stretch your arms
And
long.
That's where you find these trigger points and you press on them. It's called or ischemic
And
compression.
pull it out.
And the longer you hold it, actually, the better it feels.
Now I'm going to combine that
Release.
with adjusting
Great.
it.
Okay.
And I trap your elbow right in my armpit so I can control you. And I'm going to and adjust it. Now I'm going to crisscross your arms with a
I don't
follow-up
do that move. I don't do that move he just did, but one of my chiropractors does that all the time. But I don't like it. I don't like doing it. I use different techniques to, I think, accomplish the same thing. This is just a basic supine adjustment, thoracic spine adjustment.
And I got
It sounded like you used the drop piece.
I'm crying. I'm
That would be the table
We're
propping.
working on mechanically freeing up some of your segments, some of your functionality that's shut down. I'm gonna do some toes now. Okay. Now you thought I forgot about the nose, but we still got to get the septum, okay?
I was hoping you forgot about that.
When I go this way, it's kind of stuck.
Yeah.
So it's stuck right here where the nasal bone meets the septum, and I'm just going to adjust that right back in. Now breathe.
Oh, I've never seen that with a drop.
Wow.
The drop piece. He actually
That
used.
is so cool. Holy shit. I mean,
He actually used the drop piece on the headpiece. That's, you can see that the headpiece actually went plop. I've only seen that done like Dr. Turner just would take the nose and just do this and crack the nose. It would crack, and it would never bleed. It would never break. It would make a cracking noise, and it would certainly release. It was quite remarkable. That was different. I've never seen it done with a drop piece. That's interesting.
body just feels like way looser. It was just like this resistance to moving that you didn't even realize was there for so long.
Your shoulders should be moving better.
It's like you went to
Oh my
Life
God, I feel
University.
really good right now.
Look at the
Yeah, your
size
eyes
of
are
his
like- your eyes
diploma.
are bright.
Yeah, thanks. That was good.
Well, that was cool. Well, that was fun. Hey, let's click on this. We're going to look at this street massage.
是问题是我几个月前我把脚扭伤了，他现在还差不多我可以跑步啊，我可以走路了，但是他还稍微有点酸痛，能动弹的不太大。
I like how he's just looking off. Okay, he's getting in the zone.
不是这里不是是稍
Good,
微
he's feeling
稍
for
微
it.
这个左边一点。
这跟左边右边比较，就这是个经络在这。
It's the tendon inside.
你是怎么？
这是我说的吗？整个世界上
This guy's a
说话的人
clown.
多了，
It's funny.
你要一听见有声音就是我说的话，我还能活吗？
Okay.
今天就叫你活。
Yes. Punch it. Just punch the crap out of it. I wonder if that would work. You have all those tarsals in there. It might actually work.
现在就顺了，
Smooth it out.
这被你老
不过很舒服。
太急了，
Okay, feels nice. Okay.
我不敢肯定。
不要！
I had a patient once who went to. She was Korean, and she was desperate. Nothing worked, and she actually flew to Korea to get this technique done where they actually punch her. They punch like this. I've heard about this. It may be a real technique. I don't know. I don't recognize anything. You know, it would be like a percussive massage, I suppose. Oh, geez.
你中间在哪里学的？
北京，哎，对，
That's where you're from.
你这个按摩是哪里学的？
这个可不是你学的，
There's no way to learn this.
天生就有。
这个就是有那个师傅在。
Practicing with a
如果你没有
master.
各方面的这个经验
I
和
want to
积
see what
累，
you're at.
你根本无法教。
It's impossible to learn. Okay. How'd you learn this? I don't know. It's impossible.
你怎么？我刚才你那个听的我都不会讲，我不是体育不的。他这个脚
是这个是
This guy's like a
是
shill.
的。
The other guy, he's like, oh yeah, he did me too. It's great.
你明白了吗？
什么？
这个你现在还
I'm all fixed now.
没有。
嗯，
我告诉你，我今年我要怎么回去的？
This is gonna feel better after. It's like hitting your head against a wall. It feels better when you stop.
上海永远是第一。你在纽约也是第一啊！这个有谁做这样的吗？
这里没有比赛，这里要有比赛的话，纽约 不管在哪个品牌的，
都可以。
Because it's a competition.
给中国人做跟给白人做有区别吗？没有区别，
人是一样的。
人是一样的。
犹太人做跟那个亚洲人做一样。现在还有吗？大概都有吗？
他好像好了。
不是好像。
Feels better when you stop punching.
手指看，大步走。
Good. I like this. And the guy before too, they sort of tested afterwards.
大步走，往前面走。
You get an immediate result. It must work, right?
大步走。
哇哦！哎，他好像真的好一点了。
怎么真的好一点？好多都好不好。
哇，这个好棒哎！
要是不棒的话，我
That's exactly like the Simpsons episode. That's amazing. It's a little bit better.
我这个上第一年100磅，我到纽约来就是要表演给整个世界。
哎，你可以做肩膀吗？
可以啊，
可以现在做吗？
可以啊。
He wants to show his skills to the world. Why wouldn't he stay in Shanghai and just... This is exactly like what the chiropractor was doing. Maybe he found the same spot that the chiropractor was working on. Is he going to punch him?
你看到没有？看到没有？就走。
Stop being a baby.
不能这么样。
来吧。
Bring it. Oh my god. Uh.
余下这个事情做完了，余下就是监督，不能说是我打好你回去就说
It's not as though I did it, then it's cured.
你轻一点嘛，万一给它弄坏了怎么办呢？
轻了不等于白打，
It's too light. What's the
白
point?
打我还不如不打，不打我还楼下。
This guy feels like he has to work hard to get it done.
他们没有人在纽约这么按摩。
All right, well, I've had enough of that. All right, well, I hope you found that interesting. Bye.